Okay, so this is my first time using my Crockpot since I've purchased it, and I went on YouTube and I just basically typed in a simple chicken Crockpot recipe, and I went through a couple of them and I found one that looked like it was really good. I had all the ingredients on hand and I'm pretty sure my family's going to enjoy it, and it is honey garlic chicken and veggies. And it's on the What's for Din YouTube channel. Anyways, I'll leave her link in the description below. You guys can go check her out. So thank you so much for sharing that video. And at the end of this video, well, I'll let you guys know what the family thinks of it. So basically, in here, it's her recipe. I'm gonna follow it mostly like the sauce. I think there was like an Italian sauce. That is like the only thing that I don't have. So I'm basically just going to season it up, kind of like my own way. She didn't add, like yellow beans and stuff like that, but you can basically add whatever vegetables that you guys and your family enjoy. I had a bag of mixed green and yellow beans, so I just added like a handful or two in there. I cut up one full onion while I diced it up, and I had a half of one in a bag, so I used that up. So I used an onion and a half. I used 2 stalks of celery, and I just cut them into like lengthy pieces. And the same goes with the carrots. I think there's 2 or 3 carrots here. There might be 3. I just cut them like in the halves, and I cut them like, I don't know, I cut a carrot in like 3, and then I cut those pieces in half again to make the pieces smaller. So basically, I'm just going to season this up with a little bit of salt and some pepper. And then I'm going to lay my chicken down, and then I'll show you the rest of the ingredients. And don't worry, I will leave the the recipe in the description box for those of you who would like to try it as well. And because it is going on 12 o'clock, I'm going to cook it on high for 4 hours and hope that it is ready by supper time. We usually eat here around 5 anyways, so if it does have to cook a little longer, it doesn't matter. My chicken is fairly frozen, and I think hers was thawed, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm going to go and get the rest of the things ready, and I'll bring you guys along and show you guys how to make it. Alright, please excuse the darkness. So I just got this pink Himalayan salt here. I'm just going to add a little bit because hubby is not supposed to have any salt. Just add a little bit. And pepper. Sorry, I'm not dressed up or nothing. I'm in my house coat and keeping warm because it is a snow day today. So the boys are in the room playing, having some daddy and son time, and mommy is getting supper in the slow cooker. And then I gotta go write some emails. So, or no, actually, first I gotta clean out the fridge and then write some emails. So, excuse me, there's my vegetables, like I showed you guys before, and I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. Pepper doesn't really matter because we all love pepper. I just don't want to add it too much and make it too hot. Okay, so like I said, I just put a little bit of salt and pepper in there, and basically I have my chicken over here. I just added a little bit of pepper and a little bit of garlic powder to the chicken just to give it a little seasoning. I'm going to go through my cupboards and see. I probably have some more things that I can throw in there. But basically, I'm just going to set my chicken on top of my vegetables. I don't know, I don't know if I should have gave those a mix or not. Anyways, this is what it looks like. Sitting on top of my vegetables, on top of my veggies. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and I will be right back. Alright, a little bit of a different view up this way. I got you guys in my cupboard. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to make, how I'm going to make the sauce. So basically, I've got it written down here, very, very sloppily, if that is even a word. So basically, I'm going to get out my measuring cups because I don't even have anything prepared. I'm sorry, guys. This is by no means a professional cooking show. Half the time, I don't even know what I'm doing, so. But, stick with me, and if it's good, I'll let you know. And I am honest, so. Alright, I got my half a cup beautiful Pioneer Woman bowl here. You need a half a cup of soya sauce. Low sodium is best. You need a half a cup of honey and a quarter of a cup, which I got right here, ketchup. Tablespoon of oil, and there's other things basically that I don't have, so I'm not even like cayenne pepper and Italian dressing. So I'm just going to omit that and hope for the best. I'm sure it's going to be good anyways. And I don't have olive oil. I just have like vegetable oil, so that's what I'm going to use. Oh, sorry about that. Just me slamming cupboards. Just because I have the tablespoon, it's not there. Anyways, I'll just eyeball it. So, I am going to add my soy sauce. And we automatically buy the low sodium just because Jay has to have a low sodium diet. Although the low sodium is still loaded with salt. It is insane the amount of salt in this product. Alright, just ripping things open. Everything's kind of a mess. So, like I said, don't mind the mess. And all that jazz. I'm just going to unscrew the top. Okay, so I need a half a cup of soy sauce. I'll dump that right into here. It's going to be good, guys. I promise. I hope. Okay, half a cup of low sodium soy sauce, a half a cup of honey. I hope I don't have to nuke this. We will see. We will see how good it comes out. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in the microwave because I'm basically on the end of the bottle and I want to get every last bit of it, and I'm sure whatever is left in here will make my half a cup. So I will be right back. I'm sticky, so I just nuked it for 25 seconds. And I don't even need to use all of it. There's still a little bit left. Bottle's a little shriveled up, but it is okay. Alright. Add your half a cup of honey. I am going to grab a spatula. Looking for something. That is why I can't find it. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Need a spatula to get all that stuff out of there. So I got a half a cup of soy sauce and a half a cup of honey in here. And next, we're going to do a quarter of a cup of ketchup. Again, I'm just going to scoop that out with my spatula. Awesome. Wash those up in a minute. So now it's kind of up to you. Like, you can add onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. I don't want to add too much salt to this recipe. I would, excuse me, I would prefer to just more or less add the salt to my own plate, and then that way there, my son and my hubby don't have to have much salt. So I'm just going to put a little bit. And I'm going to grab a whisk. And then, okay, you're going to add about a tablespoon of oil. Just going to add a little bit. Eyeball it. No big deal. Alright. So now I'm just going to whisk that up. You could put probably some parsley flakes if you guys had them. I am going to add a little bit of garlic powder. And give her a good stir. Honey is all at the bottom. And then basically you are going to take this and pour it over your chicken, and I'm going to put my slow cooker on for 4 hours on high, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. But I'm just going to mix this up, and if I decide to throw anything else in this mixture, I'm going to show you. I'll show you guys and let you guys know what I decided to add. Okay, duh, I knew I forgot something. The garlic, like the main ingredient in this recipe. So it called for 4 cloves of garlic. I'm up to 5. We love garlic, so you can't really overdo it with the garlic. I'm going to throw this in here, and I will see what it looks like. I might even add a sixth clove. I mean, everybody's garlic's different, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add another clove, and oh, almost lost my knife. Like I said, you can never have enough garlic. We love garlic. All 3 of us. Just chop it up. Tiny. Most of it will get cooked. Oops. Oh, see how messy I am? My gosh. Okay, that was the pencil. Alright. I'm going to bring the Crockpot over here. I got a big mess to clean. A big old mess to clean. Just 1 second. Okay, so I totally forgot that you have to add potatoes to this recipe. The recipe called for red skin potatoes, and all I have are these russet potatoes. Like, they're like huge. I'm just gonna cut these into little pieces, and then I got some green onion that I'm gonna add as well, and then it'll finally be ready to pour the sauce over and get into the crock pot. So I want to get these diced up, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I didn't need the whole 2 potatoes because they're like really big. So I just basically used like 1 1/2, not even a half. Well, it's pretty looking anymore because I should have put my potatoes down first, but it doesn't really matter. Now I'm just going to cut up some green onions. Hey, dude. Just gonna throw them on there like that. And now I am going to pour my liquid over top. So you guys can see. Just try to get all as much covered as you can. Get those last pieces of garlic out, and now I am going to go set it inside of my crock pot on high and hope for the best. So whenever it is done, I will let you guys see it, or maybe I'll let you guys see what it looks like halfway through. I imagine I'll stir it up a little bit later on. So, alright, keep watching if you guys want to see what it looks like and tastes like. Okay, so it is 4:30. It has been about 4.5 hours since this has been in. I opened it once to check to see how things were going. It smells delicious in here. I'm going to take the cover off and show you guys kind of what it looks like at the end of 4.5 hours. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the broth out of here, or whatever liquid's in here. I'm going to put it in a saucepan, and then I made a concoction of a half a cup of water and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now, it's important that the water is cold that you add your cornstarch to, and that this liquid here is hot. And then I'm just going to simmer it on the stove until it thickens up a little bit, and then I will put it back into my crock pot, and I am going to actually turn this on the keep it warm setting, and we'll probably be eating in about a half an hour, around 5 o'clock. The boys are in watching a movie, so yeah. So I'll show you guys what it looks like, and I'm sorry in advance if you guys steam up. As you can see, everything looks cooked and yummy. Now there might be a little extra water liquid in mine because I did cook my chicken from frozen, like I was saying, and I added a little bit of water as I had just put it in. But I'm gonna go ahead. It's kind of hard to do with just one hand, so I'm going to put this down and go suck up this juice and get it into my pot. So I'll be right back. Here I have a, I should have did this right away, but I kind of let it sit to check the other stuff. But basically, I have cornstarch and cold water. So I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and a half a cup of water in here. And I'm just mixing this up. I have my liquid that I took out of my crock pot on the stove right now, just kind of heating up, and as soon as I get the lumps out of this, I am going to add it to the sauce once it starts to boil a little bit, and I will combine everything, and hopefully, there's my sauce. I'll turn it to medium. I took out what I could from there. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but yeah, so there you go. All the clumps out of that. I will add that mixture, and hopefully it will thicken up the sauce a little bit. I'm going to put it back into the crock pot, and just leave it on warm for half an hour, and then when I plate it up, I'll bring you guys back and show you guys what our plates look like. So as you can see, this is slowly starting to boil. Just going to get myself a whisk. I just don't want to leave this set too much, because so once this starts to boil, I'm going to add that in, and I'll show you guys. Alright, it's simmering enough for my liking, so I'm going to go ahead and add the cornstarch and water mixture to that. And then just keep giving it a stir. And it should thicken up. I'm going to leave it like this and for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. And then I'm going to transfer it into my crock pot. Okay, so it's only been like a minute, and you can tell that it's already starting to get thicker. Now it's more like a consistency of gravy. So I am going to go ahead and just take it off. I said 5 minutes. It's more like maybe at most a minute and a half. I don't want it to get too thick. It will continue to thicken in my crock pot. So let's go over here and see if I can do this one-handed. Well, of course, my carrots and all that stuff aren't as pretty as the lady that I got the original recipe from, but it's gonna be delicious either way. I am sure of it. So watch the difference in thickness. Yeah, it really coats it well with the... So it's going to be a little bit sloppy, but that is okay. Let that soak right away. Everything is covered. I'm just going to give everything a little stir. And even like as it was cooking, if we didn't put, it's kind of like a roast dinner with chicken. So there you go, supper is pretty well done. Like I said, I will show you guys when I plate it up. It'll be a little bit better lighting. I'll go under the other light right now. My crockpot is over here, so I can't really help the lighting situation. But I will show you guys when I put it on my plate. And this would be good. You could even like omit the potatoes, I guess, and just cook the chicken with the vegetables as is in that sauce. And then you'd be able to kind of put it over a bed of white rice. It would be delicious. But tonight we are going to enjoy it like this. There's plenty of vegetables and protein, and that you can have a slice of bread with that or whatever. If I would have had time, I could have made some homemade rolls, but I don't have time for that, so that is going to be tonight's dinner. So stay tuned to see what it looks like. Alright, so this, I don't know how good you guys can see. This is what it looks like. The chicken. My veggies came out a lot darker than hers. I'm not sure why. Maybe I just cooked it too long. Okay, so I'm going to cut into the chicken. I am betting that it is nice and tender. It's too bad you guys couldn't put this down. Sorry guys. Gonna make you guys nauseous. Alright, here we go. Nice and tender, it just falls apart. Couldn't even cut it, just pull it. You guys look so blurry. Anyways, it looks amazing. Just gonna try a little piece of the chicken to see what it tastes like. Very good. Very tender. Oh yeah, like I could probably, I don't want to poke my finger, but I could probably poke my finger right through. It was just like very, very flaky and tender and delicious. So, I know it doesn't look very pretty. It's very good. I would have maybe added a little more spices. I'm not sure. Not sure what it needs. a little bit of spices, not a little bit of some kind of spice. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because there's no salt, and I'm like a big salt fan. That could be why. I am gonna add salt to my own. Now what I'm gonna do is I made some instant rice for my son. I'm gonna plate him up a plate with some veggies and the chicken and the rice, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And the hubby and I are gonna have it with the potatoes and the vegetables. Just because he's more picky, like when it comes to, he won't eat the celery, he'll eat the carrots and stuff, but just because everything is so dark, I'm just having like a hard time identifying what is what, so I am just gonna go ahead and make him some rice, give him some rice for supper, and call it a night. So that was my first Crockpot recipe in my new Crockpot. I give it a big thumbs up, great big thumbs up. I'm going to write it down. I thank you, What's for Din, for sharing this recipe. Like I said, I'll leave her link in the description box below so that you guys can go check out her recipe and see how different it looks from mine. Obviously her lighting and everything is better, but I'm sure it's just as delicious. So if you guys want to give it a try, I'm going to leave the recipe in the description box, sorry. Then you guys can go and try it out for yourselves. And I know that I will have more recipes to come for my Crockpot meals. I'm looking to do like a chicken stew or chicken and dumpling type of meal next. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys have any ideas in the meantime, suggestions of what I could do with my Crockpot, different meals that I can make, yeah, I could easily go, like to Pinterest and stuff like that, but I prefer to have recipes that you guys tried and kind of, because sometimes people tweak recipes and things to their own likings and everybody's different, so I just like personal opinions. So let me know what you guys think and what your favorite Crockpot meal is. So if you like this dinner, give it a great big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in a little bit.